Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is Manifest with Me in March, episode 5. I'm so excited for all of you guys who have been joining me here on this manifest journey, whether it's been live or on my YouTube. Feel free to leave comments and let me know if you have any questions about manifesting. If you have any comments, I'm always excited to hear them. And I just want to say there is a lot going on in the Twin Flame Collective right now. I've seen it in and a lot of you guys basically who have purchased readings from me recently. There's a lot of connection, a lot of union going. And I want to let you know that I'm having a sale on love readings. It's not actually me that's having the sale, it's my partner John. And we're going to post a love reading today together so that you guys can see what his readings are like. But he's doing love readings and twin flame readings right now for only $22.22. So if you're watching this on my YouTube, check out the information below and in the comments, and you will see how you can email me and use my PayPal to pay for a reading with John. And you'll get the reading from him in like a day or two because he has openings and his readings are on sale. So yeah, Twin Flame Collective, there's a lot going on. But we're talking about Manifest with Me right now, and we are actually in the waning gibbous moon right now. And what I wanted to talk about today are the moon cycles and how this affects our manifesting. We started our manifestation journey on the day of the full moon. And as you guys know, we did the ritual in the bath to let go and release anything that was holding us back. But the full moon is a really great way to make that ritual. But it's really the waning gibbous moon and the end of the moon cycle that truly gives us that chance to close any doors, to like get rid of anything that's holding us back. And it's like now that we made the commitment on the full moon, we're actually doing the work here. So for instance, the waning gibbous moon basically means that the moon is decreasing in size. It's moving from the full moon towards the new moon. So this is actually a really good time for if you do like magic or witchcraft, for any spells that actually banish or release or reverse anything. It's a really good time to break bad habits, to break addictions, to end bad relationships. So there's a lot of people who've been hitting me up lately telling me that they're in the middle of a breakup, and a lot of the readings have been coming through like, okay, this is in your best interest, like keep going. Like I've been getting that for a lot of people because I feel like there's a lot of connection coming for people in the future. So things are actually moving towards the beautiful new moon of new beginnings, but right now it's rough. And what I'm realizing is that I always get depressed during this part of the moon cycle, usually because I'm all hormonal because I'm on my period, but also I'm realizing it's because of these attributes of the waning gibbous moon being a time to review your endeavors and correct mistakes. It's a time to settle disputes. It's a time to make amends. It's a time to start taking things apart. So subjects that are on highlight right now during this phase of the moon are healing, banishing anything that shouldn't be there, getting rid of old ways of thinking, getting rid of old ways of doing. Maybe it's a time for you to set goals or think about goals or review your goals. It's a time basically to start removing obstacles. So you might realize that there's obstacles in your path right now, and you're thinking of ways to rid yourself of these obstacles. So this relates to the harvest of the new moon that's coming. So in a couple days, 7 days or 8 days or so, the new moon is going to happen, and that's going to be the time of harvest. But right now, it's like you are shedding and releasing. And so this, for me, is usually the most intense part of the moon cycle. I'm usually on my period during this time, and it's just I feel like I'm getting so many messages about this part of the moon cycle, And I feel like it's really important how you navigate this part of the moon cycle, because for me, this is when shit hits the fan, and this is when like you can actually be very powerful when you manifest if you can get a hold on this part of the moon cycle. So the next couple days, I'm going to be your moon cycle cheerleader. I'm going to help you guys navigate the next couple days if you just stick with me. I'm going to be going live in the morning, hopefully between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. if I can drag my ass out of bed that early. Pacific Standard Time. Or you can catch this and upload, because I upload this on my YouTube after. But yes, I'm going to be helping you guys through these moon cycles. So basically, this is also a really good time to like give thanks and give gratitude, like we've been talking about this week, for what has already been achieved in your life. And I also see like addictions coming up, divorce, breakups, stress. It's time to get rid of any stress. It's time to simplify. It's time to get rid of any negativity, any bad or unwanted habits. It's time to settle disputes. So I am actually seeing that basically the waning gibbous moon is like the moon of the Earth Mother. And basically what work has been done is now gathered in, and the crop that you have is basically offered to a sacrifice to the mother. And it's basically like what this time is you're getting rid of what doesn't serve you and opening up to the divine nature, to what it has to bring you. So basically a good goal for this part of the moon cycle is to continue any work that you needed to from the full moon. So if there's still stuff you need to let go of, or anything that's coming up, any emotions, like work through them and work on releasing. And it's a really good time to concentrate on removing yourself from any negative or bad or harmful situations. And so right now, really pay attention to like what's resonating and what's not resonating. This is the go with the flow card. And so it's saying, go with the flow, don't resist it. Maybe you've actually been resisting the flow though. Maybe there's like certain things and habits and situations and people you're around in your life that just aren't really flowing for you anymore. And they're saying you've got to trust where the flow wants to take you. Because I see new people want to come into your life. There's new mentors for you in your life, new guides, new teachers. And I see like change coming. And I see a lot of movement forward. And I also see you guys like basically getting like this huge like manifestation. So good things are coming. So they're just saying remove yourself from any situations, relationships, or habits that just don't resonate with you anymore. It's a really good time to rid yourself of anything that's causing any obstruction in your path, anything or anyone that you know no longer need. It's a good time for haircuts, actually, to dye your hair. It's a good time to get waxed, a good time to pluck your eyebrows. It's a good time to do self-care. And so I'm actually thinking about getting my eyebrows done because they are looking crazy. And in my last makeup tutorial, I was just like, what am I even doing? Have you guys been watching the Rainbow Harmony makeup tutorials? I've been trying to teach you guys how to do camera makeup so that if you want to start a YouTube, or you want to take a selfie, or you want to put yourself out there and be vulnerable, like I recommend, you can do makeup if you want. This is a good time for meditation. So the waning gibbous moon, this is also called the last quarter moon, or the waning crescent moon. It's a good time for meditation, self-analysis. It's a really good time to just relax. But I also see this time in the moon usually brings a crisis. And so I'm wondering, like, if you guys can sound off, like, what's going on right now in your life? Are you experiencing a crisis? And it seems like there's a lot going on in your love life, because I'm just getting chills and I keep pulling these love cards over and over again. And they're saying that there is a light guiding you through this path. Okay, so Queen V says that they want a card from the universe about your twin flame. So let's go ahead and take a break in the middle of this chat on the waning moon and manifestation to pull a quick twin flame collective card for everybody who's watching, because I do know there's a lot going on in the collective. And later today, my partner and I are going to be doing a twin flame reading for everybody. So it'll be free. It'll be posted on my channel. So go to my channel and I'll be posting more love readings. So twin flames, I do see balance is coming, and it seems like there's this sticky situation that one or both parties was wrapped up in, and just all these obstacles. And I see like ultimately you getting out of the obstacles, getting freedom, having leadership, the clouds parting. I see a lot of love, I see a lot of light, and I finally see balance being restored to the situation. So this is really good news, because I feel like things have been left unbalanced for a while for the twin flames. So I feel like Essential Nature says, I feel like my partner and I aren't on the same frequency anymore, if that makes sense. Man, I'm feeling, someone else says, should I release and let go of the specific person, or should I try for it still? You guys, check out the last love reading. It was a personal reading that I just uploaded to my YouTube. And my YouTube's called Rainbow Harmony. It's really easy to find. And I'll put a link to it in my YouTube after this. On my Instagram after this. But I mean, I just posted a reading on this, and I'm going to post a ton of love readings today, because trust me, you're not the only ones with these questions. There's just a lot going on because of the waning gibbous moon. You guys, we are in the moon phase of the crescent moon, the waning gibbous moon, the last quarter moon, and there's just a lot going on. So these waning energies repel rather than attract. So if it seems like you and your partner or you and your twin are kind of going backwards, just wait a couple days and just see if things smooth out, because there is this disresonance here with the energies like repelling. And so it might be a good time to just kind of be introspective and like work on yourself and like just see what, like, because remember, we're talking about getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you and just letting go. It's a very like personal time in the moon cycle. And then when the new moon happens, it's a time of new beginnings. It's a time of celebration. It's a time of connection. So maybe whatever this issue is with the relationships will be worked out with the changing of the moon. But if you want to get rid of any like negative energy in your situation, if you are feeling like you've been dragged back, like lately I have been feeling like depressed and just like tired, and just like I've been working really hard to like clear my energies so I can continue to do my personal readings and have fun and like express myself and do my thing. But man, it's just been hard lately, and I feel like it's probably because of my period, it's probably because of the moon. And like I'm just trying to embrace it, and that's what this part of the moon cycle is all about, just embracing it and like taking the hints and taking the messages and taking the signs to like release whatever needs to be released. So they're saying this is also a really good time for general cleansings to keep up your home. They're saying it's time to like, you know, weed your garden or upkeep your home or get rid of the clutter, and it's time to clean. And, you know, they're saying to keep things from kind of piling up, and also it'll clean out your energy and help you manifest. So we've been talking so much about manifestation, you guys. It's actually going to help you to clean out your clutter to manifest better. So I guess one more tip today about manifestation is the people that you surround yourself with are really important to you being able to manifest. And sometimes when a relationship gets stale or stagnant, it can like really make it difficult for you to manifest change or to move forward in your life. So you have to know like which relationships are helping you grow and which ones are stunting your growth. And you have to be strong enough to choose yourself no matter what the situation is. And this is just a strong message that's coming through for everybody. Like I see that like you have to get rid of certain connections or certain situations. Maybe it's like a job or a workplace that isn't serving you. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's like aspects of yourself. Maybe it's just more personal to you. But I ultimately see like a new period of connection coming. I mean, I see metaphorically and even quite literally for some of us, spring is coming. And so I see connection and I see happiness, and I see good things coming in the future. And stick with me, guys. Like, if you're trying to manifest more friendship and more connection and more happiness and just a state of mind where you can really thrive and grow, stick with me every single day in March. Come here on my Instagram, go to my YouTube, and I will be going live. I'll be posting videos about how to manifest. And right now, we're not even manifesting anything yet. We're not going to start manifesting for about another week. Right now, we're just priming. And what I want you to really, really take away from today is just to remember, like, to honor the moon cycle and to honor your body and your energies, natural emotions and feelings and energies. If there's anything you're being guided to do right now, do it, even if it's hard. Feel the fear and do it anyways is a huge message for right now. And to just like go with the flow. Like, you're not alone if you're feeling weird or depressed, or like if there's things coming up from your past, or if you're feeling energy in your body, or if all of a sudden you're feeling like there's a relationship that's not resonating, or if all of a sudden you meet a relationship or a person that's like really resonating. There could be things starting to come and anchor down into your life already. There could be positive things coming. As you're banishing, you're also like attracting things your way. So it could just be a really weird time where there's like these blessings, but then there's also these obstacles. So the waning gibbous moon never fails to surprise us. So basically, roll with the punches, go with the flow, give it 7 days, things will look up because we'll be in a new moon phase. So you guys have been waiting patiently. And I will draw a couple cards for you guys real quick. And let's see. Modern Angel. Should I accept the job offers or pursue my own path? Let's go ahead and ask, should you accept the job offer or pursue your own path? So job offers. Job offers, job offers, job offers. Okay, your own path, your own path, your own path. Okay, look, love cards will not stop coming out. I rarely see these cards. What is going on, Twin Flames? Twin Flames, what is going on? I'm going to post a Twin Flame reading today to my channel. Go on my YouTube, stay posted. I'm going to make it a long one. I'm going to get my partner involved in it and like figure some stuff out for you guys, okay? I just feel like the Twin Flames are in a huge transition, but there's like really exciting stuff happening. So, anyways, Modern Angel, should you accept the job offers or pursue your own path? My readings keep getting hijacked by all this love Twin Flame stuff, and it's just the weirdest thing, so that's why we're going to be doing readings on my channel about it later. So if you accept the job offers, I definitely see a new path. I feel like it would be teaching you a lot. But I see you having to have endurance because maybe you don't really like working for the man. Maybe you don't really like having a boss and like doing that whole job thing and like have all the rules and the regulations and all that stuff and whatnot. All that stuff. I feel like in a way like you would lose respect for yourself because not like ultimately, but there's a part of yourself you have to sell whenever you take these jobs. I feel like there's a part of your soul, it's like it's taking from you. Not like it's a bad thing, because like I worked for the man, I took jobs for like that for a while. They were good jobs, you know, they had really good security and like, you know, whatnot. But I feel like you want to be out in the world, like you want to create something for yourself. And so this is a card saying like getting out of you're like getting out in the world. But this is also a message of abundance. So basically it would be a new path for you. I see it as an option for you. That's why the job offers are coming. So it's not, I do see blessings and rewards here. I see that like you'd have to have endurance, and there's a way for you to part-time work towards your own path. So you can work for the jobs and you can pursue your own path too. And I see there also being a lot of wealth and abundance coming to you through the job offers. So that looks up. But I'm going to be honest, a lot of cards came out for pursuing your own path. I feel like this is where your heart lies. The hawk is a sign of opportunity. These clouds here do represent confusion though, so I see you like a little confused, but like you're at this point in your life where you've really gathered strength. I feel this energy in you of confidence, and like I feel like your confidence has really been building the past couple months. Like there's been this big change in you. I feel like something, like there's something I'm getting chills, and there's something going on here, Modern Angel. I mean, look at all these cards. So they're saying you have the ability to manifest your own path and to create your own path. And I've done it. I'll be honest with you. I always tell people about my journey because it's like the only example I have. You guys, I hope you're not sick of hearing it, but I definitely, it doesn't matter who you are, where you come from. I definitely did not come from a privileged background. I had a dream of being a fashion stylist. And I worked a job for 12 years as a swim teacher, and part-time I would make mood boards. I'd get up really early in the morning, get a cup of tea, and I'd make mood boards of all the fashion photos and models and clothes I wanted to do. And on the weekends, I found people online to create with, and on the evenings and the mornings and the weekends, I would work on these fashion magazines and these projects. And eventually I saved up money and I moved to the city, and I freelanced for 10 years, and eventually I was able to become a full-time freelance fashion stylist. And I'm very proud of myself. I worked very hard at it. And but honestly, like, it might not take you 10 years. I don't want to discourage anyone. It could take you 1 year. The internet has changed. Like, you guys, we're in this amazing time of opportunity with the internet and with social media. I've only been doing Rainbow Harmony for like a year and a half, and like this blew up. And I was like, just by being yourself and being who you are, using your talents and gifts, you can develop like a job for yourself. You can sell like a product, or you can sell a service. And there's so many resources out there. I want to be a resource to help teach people how to do this. Right now I'm doing Manifest with Me in March. I'm teaching you guys how to manifest first, because that's one of the most powerful tools I have. I learned how to manifest, and that's how I got myself to being a fashion stylist. So this is a card telling you can manifest what you want, whatever your dream is. You can work part-time while you do these jobs, or depending on your situation, you can just start working towards this. But they're saying it's time for you to gather all the tools and all the materials and all the supplies that you need in order to figure this out. And we're going to be talking about this. Stick with me for Manifest in March. There's going to be a point in the manifesting cycle where we're going to have to take action, and we're going to have to do this. So I feel like just stick with me for Manifest in March, and maybe it'll teach you how to manifest, and, Google manifesting and just start figuring out what you want, like visualize. Because first I had to figure out like what I was good at and what I loved, and fashion was just something that I came to my whole life. I just lived and breathed it. So the question is, like, what do you live and what do you breathe? What do you do when you're procrastinating? That's always a thing, because, I would be at my swim teacher job on the computer looking up swim rosters, but then when no one was looking, I'd be Googling style.com and vogue.com, and I'd be clicking through pictures of models and designer clothes and posting on my fashion blog. So what are you doing when you're procrastinating at your job? What do you do whenever you're on your break, or what do you do whenever you get home? And if it's watch Netflix, then think about it. Do you want to act? Do you want to make movies? It's funny. That's what my partner would do. He loved watching movies all the time. And it used to frustrate me, but then I got to this place in my relationship of just allowing and like letting like him be himself. And eventually he picked up a camera, and now he's like a filmmaker. So like sometimes what you love, even if it seems like a complete waste of time, can actually turn into something that like is productive and makes you happy. Don't think about the money. The money's going to come. Money flows where your energy and your passion goes. So anyways, Modern Angel, we're really going off on this. I'm giving you like a full ass reading. I'm so glad this is resonating with you. And you're saying that you do spiritual readings, you sing, you watch dramas, you dance. So maybe you should spend more time doing those things. That's what I did. There was this point where I quit my job and I realized I like tarot, I like fashion, I like modeling, I like singing. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to sing an hour a day. And then I'm going to spend another hour on my painting. And then I'm going to do my fashion. And like, I just started spending lots of time doing all those things. And over time, I like the things that weren't really like, that were more just fun and I do occasionally, just kind of became apparent. And the things that like really like my heart was really, really in started to develop. So start momentum, you know, that's what this card is all about. It's like getting to work. So it's telling you, it's time to read. It's time to do your spiritual readings. It's time to sing. It's time to watch your dramas. It's time to dance every day and make it like, obviously don't take it too seriously to where you take the fun out of it, but make that your job right now. I see you getting out of whatever situation you're in right now, whatever your circumstances are, they don't have to define you. There was this time where I thought like, I'm going to be a swim teacher forever. And I would go to bed at night, like crying, thinking like, I'm going to die a swim teacher. Even though I loved being a swim teacher, there's a certain point where, you know, it's just, you want to picture something more for yourself in your life. And I feel like these job opportunities are good opportunities for you. So don't let me discourage you from taking them. I feel like you might have to take one of these job opportunities and then like work on this part-time, you know? But ultimately, like, you know, I feel like you are one of those people who just want something else in your life. You don't really want a traditional path, ultimately. You're playful. You're an artist. So you will be taking the artist path. And I see, like, I'm just getting chills because they're saying take a risk, take a leap of faith, go with the flow. I don't know if you're feeling insecure about like what you do, but I feel like that list that you just made me, you need to take a screenshot of that list and just focus on it, because they're saying don't be insecure. Like, you must be a very good spiritual reader and a good dancer, and like you must be very good at what you do, and it must be important for you. You know, I just recently did a reading for a dancer, and the cards were like telling this person like they had to dance, and it was like their life purpose to dance. And like I feel like the cards are telling you, I'm getting chills, Modern Angel, and that's why I've spent so long on this reading, because I feel like the main message you need to take away is that, like, don't be insecure about your gifts and your talents. They're very important. They're very needed right now at this time on the planet. The planet needs more artists and more healers and more dreamers and more storytellers and more writers. I mean, we need, and more people who will spread love and light and spread positivity. And if you have something to say, or you want to speak, or you want to heal, or you want to dance, do it. And you don't have to go to college if you don't want to. You don't have to take the system or do the man's way. You can do it your way, and do it, you know? We have technology. There's nothing stopping you. We have the power now. And I see the world in the future becoming very decentralized. I don't feel like you're going to have to follow the man's rules so much in order to be able to be accomplished. So I want to inspire you guys. I did this with just 1.5 years with Rainbow Harmony, and I'm only getting started. So what can you guys do? Like, hook me up with, like, follow. I want to follow you guys. If you are painting, or you're making your art, or you're being vulnerable and you're putting yourself out there, email me or DM me, drop me a line, tell me what you do, invite me to follow you, and I will. Like, if you just tell me what your thing is and you want me to follow you, eventually I'll check my DM or my email and I'll follow you. Or just, like, write it to me on, like, comment and be like, obviously write something nice about my photo first, and then say, I'd love it if you'd follow me, and then I'll follow you. I would love to support you guys. So let's move on. I hope that helps, Modern Angel. I feel like the universe just really wanted us to talk today, and I hope that message helps anyone else who's watching. And Nita Chuchan, is he my twin flame? You know, it's really difficult to tell someone this is your twin or this is not your twin, because it's a very personal thing. Only you can know on the inside when someone is your twin. And it's very personal. I can look into the energy and see, like, how powerful the energy is. I can see how strong the connection is. And I can tell you if the person's in your soul family, if you guys are soulmates. Because if someone's your twin flame, they're also in your soul family and they're also your soulmate. So basically, basically the answer is I can kind of answer your question, and I hope that helps. So, I mean, I do feel a strong connection here, Nita, because I see you guys reconciling. They're saying someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel like you guys have known each other, obviously, in this life, but I feel like you've known each other in a past life, too. So it's very interesting. This connection is a little baffling to me because I do feel how complicated it's been, and I feel the distance. But there seems to be, like, somehow, some way, there is this reconciliation. And that's the thing about soulmates, is they always find a way. Soulmates always find a way. And I do see you guys getting to know each other all over again in the future. They're saying, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Your bond deepens. So yeah, soulmate connection, soul family. I feel like they're coming back. So very interesting. Let me just pull another card real quick from my Wildwood deck. Woo! They're saying you're hesitant to stay dedicated to this connection because, like, of the distance, but I'm seeing this message for you to dedicate yourself to yourself first and foremost. Always dedicate yourself to yourself first and foremost. Focus on your creativity, because this is a message of creativity. And I see that kind of clearing things up, and it always makes sense. I always tell people, if they're twin flames in separation, or you're experiencing issues in your relationships, to make time for yourself on your own, and also to, like, be creative, because, like, your relationships are going to mirror your inner state. And so if you're having this disconnect from your twin, it's like you're having a disconnect from yourself. And so spending time with yourself, meeting your needs, time in introspection, and time to also be creative and express yourself in whatever way that is, whether it's dancing, singing, writing, or whatever, anything, like graphic design, like, you know, that's very important for you, I'm seeing, and I think it's going to help the situation. So, hi, Liz. Everybody knows you. What's up, Liz? So I hope that helps you. Okay. Westrovisions. Hi, I was wondering, what message do I need to hear right now? Thank you. All right, let's use my Wildwood deck. Aww. Okay, so something's coming through about passion and ecstasy. This is either talking about, like, a relationship that's coming into your life, or, like, a desire for a relationship. So it's like, maybe this is like a yes card. So it's like your desires, like this relationship you're longing for, maybe even a specific person you have in mind. Like there's definitely something going through about that. I see big opportunities coming for you. So, yeah, there's something coming, and I'm having a hard time figuring out if this is in your career or in a relationship, because this card can either mean a career opportunity or a relationship opportunity. And when I get it with this, it makes me think relationship. So I'm going to take it to my love deck real quick. But this card means you're leaving a difficult time behind. Hi, Liz. Thank you so much. You know what, Liz? I'm doing really good. I'm finally getting like a bunch of my readings done. As you guys all know, I lost the ability to go live. And so it's been taking me forever to get to do my readings and get them posted on YouTube, because my live feature used to allow me to instantly post videos. But anyways, I'm figuring stuff out, and I'm doing really good now. And I appreciate you asking, Liz. And also, there have been a lot of energetic shifts lately, especially in the Twin Flame Collective, and I'm going to be uploading more videos tonight about it, and I just can't wait. Okay, so maybe you've been struggling when it comes to love. And you're saying, Westor Visions, oh, yay, thank you, I'm tearing up. I'm hoping career because I really have a strong vision to what I want. I feel like things have been rough for you because healing family issues, maybe you had a rough start, maybe you have mommy issues or daddy issues, and don't worry, I have both. How do you think someone ends up as a psychic? It's like you went through all the things and now you're just so wise, and that's what happened to me. So I feel like you're a very wise person too. You went through a lot, and like I feel like life wants to give you a second chance. Maybe life is telling you like you're going to have opportunities in love and in career, because I'm getting chills. Okay, that's the message. I'm getting chills all over my body. I feel like this message is basically telling you you're leaving difficult times behind, and like everything you want, you're going to get, because the universe cares. You guys, as you go through life more, you learn to have more faith and you learn to have more trust, because you start to see, like, you look back and you start to see all the beautiful miracles and all the synchronicities and all the times that the universe really did have your back, even though it appeared like things are falling apart, even though like you start to learn how to embrace death and loss and chaos and realize it's just part of the cycle of life, rebirth and new beginnings come. And I see that's what this is for you. I see this card came out for you. It says, trust in your journey and where it has taken you so far. Trust in your natural skills, trust in your abilities, trust in your talents and your interests, and also trust in the ability you have to use these for the highest good of yourself and others. Also, trust in your ability to generate all of the abundance and all of the money you need using your natural gifts and skills. You were given natural gifts and talents so that you could make yourself happy by, using that energy and anchoring your essence down into the 3D. But also you were giving these gifts so that you could bless others with them, and also so you could make money and have a happy, fulfilled life. So maybe if you're not making money, maybe if you're not fulfilled, maybe you're not really paying attention to your talents and your gifts. Maybe you're not giving them an opportunity to shine. I'm so happy and thankful that I decided to be a fashion stylist, even though everyone in my life told me it was stupid, that I wasn't going to make any money. Like, who was I to, obviously I'm giving away the background I came from. But, maybe there's going to be, I'm not even going to say maybe, there's going to be people around you who don't believe your ideas, or who think that what you're trying to do is weird, but you got to give yourself a chance. You got to give yourself a shot. So whether it's singing, or it's drawing, or it's underwater basket weaving, give your talents and give your skills a shot and a chance. And also flirt. They're telling you to flirt, to extend your lighthearted energy to others, and to be open, because I see like you really want to make a connection in love, but it's coming. Aw, Westro Visions, you're saying, aw, I'm so emotional. Thank you so much. It's okay. I'm giving you like a hardcore reading right now. Basically, in short, you can do it. The universe is on your side. Don't forget that. And keep going. I mean, these were some really beautiful cards. There's a lot of powerful energy coming through right now, you guys. Okay, I'm going to do a pick a card reading for you guys real quick, and then I'm going to end this. So, go ahead and pick. Pick the Selenite wand, number 1, the Selenite wand. So we're going to do a pick a card reading, and you guys are going to pick an object. Pick the Selenite wand, number 1, or the rock, number 2. Okay, so if you pick the Selenite wand, so if you choose the Selenite wand, this is your card for whatever your situation or question is. Wow. So I pull the creativity card reversed. It's making me think that the answer to your situation is to be creative. We talked a little bit about how your creativity is related to your sacral chakra, which is right above your belly button. Or wait, actually below your belly button. Yeah. So your sacral chakra, and that is the energy center for creativity, but it's also the energy center for relationships. So if you're having any issues in your relationships, or you're wanting some progress or to build some momentum in that area, being creative and like following that essence of yours is going to help. This could also be a message for anybody who has like career questions, because we did talk a lot about career today. We talked about following your heart and like using your talents and using your gifts, and creativity is always the answer. I feel like everybody is here and like you have your own special creative gifts. Some people have more like analytical, scientific like minds and ways they look at the world, but it's still creative. to explore that side of yourself. So I feel like whether you want a traditional path, whether you want to take a more non-traditional path in life, you can still find ways to be creative. And I'm seeing this being very important for you. So let's draw another message for you about your situation if you chose the selenite wand. Forgiveness. So something's coming through about forgiveness because you feel like you have this obedience to something. And so it might have been like you were raised like very strict, and so you have this idea of like what you're supposed to do with your life. Maybe it's something your parents set out for you. Maybe it's something your society set out for you, or like your community set out for you. Maybe what you want to do with your life is different than what you ultimately feel like obedient to on the inside. And society and the system will tell you and will try to brainwash you into a certain culture. And maybe you're here to be a little different, or to make your own job, or to try something different, to be creative. So they're saying just have forgiveness for the system and this society, because I find a lot of anger and hatred inside myself for just like, why are things this way? Sometimes I'm just like, it's so crazy to me the way the world works. But I realize if I came into this system and I feel like it's crazy, maybe I'm here to change it. So maybe you're here to change the system, to break these roles, and to be a way changer, and to be like a way shower. And I see you having to be very vulnerable as a creative, and very vulnerable as an artist. And Liz in the moment says, be different, be yourself. Aw, Liz, we should fight the system, is what Liz says. Liz, we should totally do readings together sometime. I'm seeing this air of change around you and your situation. And also they're saying just like simplify your life. If you're confused about what to do, I just feel like there's things that are changing that are beyond your control, but that are like happening for you in a positive way. So simplify your life. And as long as you act in integrity, you can't go wrong. So whatever happens as you move forward, just keep your integrity. So, next, I'm going to pull cards if you chose the rock. So if you chose the rock, which is so pretty, look how beautiful this rock is. It's like glittery and like, yeah, by the way, if you guys are friends with me, you're going to have to see my rock collection. I'm going to be showing you guys my rock collection. I'm just like obsessed with it. So you've been through a lot. If you chose number 2, the rock, you've been through a lot. And maybe that's why you got the rock, because like you're solid. I feel like this rock solid vibe coming from you. Like there's a rock here and he's just like, yes, like I got this. You see this blood on the tip of his spear. It just means like things have been kind of difficult. And but I do see an opportunity for you in the background. Like I see something coming in. There's also this air of secrecy around you and your situation. Like there's just certain things that can't be known right now that are being kept from you. So it's very frustrating because like you don't have any certainty in your future, and like it's just kind of something's uncertain. And Pages by Nika says, I have rocks under my pillow. That's so cool. So I see like you've just been trekking on, like you have a lot of responsibilities, you have this burden here. But overall, I see that like even though the path might be uphill, you're a lot closer to your destination than you would think. It's gonna take hard work, but they're saying take this journey step by step. Break this journey down into just like, what's the next step? Okay, what's the next step? All right, what's the next step? This reminds me of when I was a swim teacher and I wanted to be a fashion stylist, living in the city, like with clients and like doing this thing. I mean, it was just like, I didn't even know how to get from here to here, but I had to just next step. And the next step will always appear. Like pray for a sign. The next step will always be shown to you. And that's all you have to worry about. Just stay in the moment, day by day, stay in the moment. You know, you're going to freak out if you think too ahead in the future. I don't even still know how I got from here to here, but all I know is just persistence and patience and just following the path is going to get you there. I do see there's been challenge for you, but I see ultimately patience is a huge sign for you. I mean, this is the patience card. I see opportunities coming in for you. And I see manifesting is going to help. So stick with me for Manifest in March, you guys. And I see you'll be protected. Like there's great forces at work for you in this situation, watching over it. So I hope that that helps. I hope that resonates. So you guys, if you want any more updates, go to facebook.com/groups/rainbow harmony and add me, and I will keep you guys posted on when I'm going to be going live, when I'm going to be answering questions, and when I'm going to be doing more Manifest with Me seminars. And remember, if you guys want a love reading, my partner is doing love readings right now for only $22.22. That's a legit deal. I never put my prices that low. It's just he has availability right now. He has the next couple days free, and he's open, and he's been hanging out with his cards a lot. And if you guys want to see what his readings are like, watch my channel today, and we're going to post a love reading, and you get to see what readings from him are like. It might help to have like a masculine perspective. And he's very gentle and very sweet and very kind, and he's the kind of person you can just tell anything to. He's very experienced. He's been doing readings for a while, and he helps me. Honestly, he reads for me like every day, and he interprets my dreams like every day when I wake up, because I have the weirdest dreams. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to give you a selenite clearing for free as we end this. Aww. This was a message to Anja from Maria Gallardo. And she says, "You're a beautiful person. Don't let your emotions control you. Instead, power your mind and keep it going. Much love." How sweet is that? You know what? That's so true. And that's what we're talking about here with the waning gibbous moon, you know? Like we talked about on this Manifest with Me episode. Like, the emotions are going to come up. It's about honoring them, being present, but yes, of course, not letting them control you, and finding your center and finding your peace and your calm in the storm. Maria Gallardo, that was so beautiful. Thank you for that message. Well, you guys, if you join my Facebook group, you guys can all talk and you guys can all interact and communicate, and we're going to start interacting more and creating a space for us all to talk and speak and hang out more. And of course, in the future, there will be a website coming, and there will be forums and chat rooms, and we're going to be doing the whole shebang. It's just, I got to let this thing have an organic growth. So I love you guys. I never want to go. I just always want to hang out with my rainbow fam forever. But I have a ton of personal readings to do today. So I'm going to go take a bath, and then we're going to be back at it with personal readings. I'll see you all later. Bye. Love you all. Mwah. Peace out.